Well, let's take a look at the tail of the tape of this next pack. Rivaldo Pereira from Guinea-Bissau taking on Kunle Lawal from Nigeria. Lawal just 1 year younger. The height is absolutely identical and a 7-inch reach advantage going to the way of the Nigerian.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our main card bouts, starting with a first-round welterweight bout. So let's welcome our fighters into the cage. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he's representing Nigeria, and he's known as the Nigerian Ninja. Please welcome Kunle Lawal.
Kunle Lawal. I mean, what a cool entrance song, eh? The legend, Michael Jackson. Kunle Lawal was born in Ibadan, Nigeria, and then at the age of 7 moved to the United Kingdom. You know, he's super motivated, you know, for this fight. You know, he says he fights for his young daughter and family in Nigeria, and he's actually now currently based in Scotland at a really top level gym there, higher level martial arts. I mean, he's got the international experience. That gym is full of UFC fighters, full of international fighters competing everywhere in every corner around the world. So in terms of that exposure and then high level fighting, he's definitely been facing that. Will he be able to now keep that momentum going? He had a beautiful dominant win in his last fight. You know, he was doing very, very well. Unfortunately, his initial opponent in Elise Kubanza couldn't make it to the fight. We don't know the exact reasons. So he's got a new opponent. His music that just went low in Thriller. So Kunle Lawal, what do you expect of him now? A new matchup? Does he keep the same game plan? Does he change it up? What do you do now so late in that stage?
Well, if anyone can improve fighters, it's James Doolan at high level with those crazy dinking ninjas in Bathgate. And it was great to have Kunle back because he had a trial by fire against Tez Tamangang to win by that unanimous decision, but he's a great character and a very skilled guy. Only made his pro debut 2 years ago, Damar. You know, but he had 19 fights as an amateur, and he became the UK's amateur welterweight champion back then. So experience behind his years. But you know, if he's a Nigerian nightmare, training with Doolan and Danny Henry and you know, Stevie Ray and all those crazy guys at the Dinky Ninjas, you know, you're going to expect something very, very special. So I think he's going to be improved since that win over Tez Tamangang, but I love his style, I love his attitude. He's great inside and outside the PFL cage. Great to have him back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it's a much different fight now altogether.
And now for his opponent, he's fighting out of the red corner, and he's making his PFLAfrica debut. He's representing Guinea-Bissau, and he's known as Don Peppers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rivaldo Pereira.
Well, this is why we love the alternates in our tournament format. Kunle Lawal's original opponent pulled out, so in steps this man, Guinea-Bissau's Rivaldo Pereira, with the biggest opportunity of his young career. How many times have we seen it in the PFL when an alternate steps in just 24 hours notice and goes all the way through to take the gold and the title? It happened so many times. Training out of Luxembourg though, Rivaldo has a strong Muay Thai background but continues to impress as a grandpa. He only turned pro less than 2 years ago, like his opponent, after a very impressive amateur career, during which he became the Portuguese national champion in several IMAF campaigns. He's got a nice variety of chokes in his arsenal, a couple of first-round triangles. He's got a very good anaconda, and his most recent victory last year was an armbar, again in the first round. That was in Estonia, but he's competed all over Europe, so you know, he's perhaps a bit more experienced than his records suggest. These guys are mirror images of each other.
Yeah, absolutely. I think also he's got that build of a striker. I think it reminds me of a Sankara, actually. Yeah. Long and then skinny, rangy. So will he keep the fight on the feet? I mean, the kind of level that I'm assuming Kunle Lawal has, higher, you know, high pace striking, but more ground based in a way. So like if you remember Danny Henry, I mean, high level fighter, good ground game. Will he be able to keep the fight on the feet? I'm assuming that's where he wants to keep the fight now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this first round welterweight bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a grappling specialist who stands 6 feet 1 inches tall. He weighed in at 170.3 pounds with a professional record of 3 wins and 1 loss. He's representing Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Kunle, the Nigerian Ninja Lawal. And now, introducing his opponent. He's fighting out of the red corner. He's a Muay Thai and grappling specialist, standing 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 169.1 pounds with a professional record of 3 wins and 2 losses. He's making his PFL Africa debut, and he's representing Guinea-Bissau. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Rivaldo Pereira. And when the action begins, your referee in charge is Ferdy Basson.
Veteran South African referee Ferdy Basson overlooking our second welterweight 170-pound bout of the first round in our welterweight tournament this year. Rivaldo Pereira against Kunle Lawal.
Ready?
Opportunity of a lifetime for Pereira.
Let's go!
Glove touch gets us started. Pereira in the white shorts, Lawal in the golden. Lots of feints on the outside. Straight away from Lawal. Planting his feet in the middle is Pereira. Very open-handed guard from him, Demont.
Open-ended guard indeed. Lawal moving quite a lot. I'm not sure if he's just looking for a reaction. Normally what happens in the beginning of every fight, you know, you want to analyze your opponent's speed, opponent's power, movement. So that's why it seems to be like this stage where the guys are just trying to like study each other's movements. Beautiful calf kick there by Lawal. Pereira seems to be loading up for a big shot there, hey?
Getting a couple of nice jabs from Lawal on the counter. Certainly Pereira does look like he's loading up with that open-handed right-hand guard.
Yeah, that's interesting. Exactly. It's a more maybe looking to parry instead of like countering that right hand.
Cutting off the angles. Nice pressure from Pereira.
Yeah, Pereira seems to be using more his lead hand and then parrying that, exactly, with that open-handed right hand, and then going for calf kicks. Oh, beautiful lead hook there by Pereira. Goes low again. I mean, the calf kicks, they hurt, eh?
Nice combination, good right hand. Finish Pereira, putting on the power. Ducks under the massive left as Lawal. Pereira coming forward, jumping knee from him. Turns his opponent around against the press left hand, misses with the right.
Oh, he definitely opened up there, Simon.
Oh, beautiful combinations for Pereira. Good left though from Lawal on the counter. Oh, beautiful calf kick again from Pereira.
He's eating that jab for dinner. Oh, beautiful right hand. Oh, goes down!
Oh, and a great body shot from Pereira. Looking for the finish.
He's looking to
left
finish.
and right. The referee's letting it continue though. Great body shot from Pereira to put Lawal down. Big elbows now from Pereira, looking for the finish.
Oh, it's all over. The referee's gonna stop this fight. A few more shots.
Wow!
That body shot was the life changer. Completely shut him down.
Rivaldo Pereira comes in on 24-hour notice as a welterweight tournament alternate and gets the win over the favorite Kunlay Law.
And he's gonna face David Samuel. Both guys had impressive wins. I mean,
quarterfinals cannot come soon enough.
Yeah, that matchup is gonna be absolutely bonkers, Simon.
What a body shot. Was it the right hand that put him down?
Right hand completely, like, just shut him down. Yeah, absolutely. I always say as a fighter, body shot, I'd rather get hit in the head than get hit in the body. The body shot will just completely change your whole life in the head.
Sensational finish from this lad from Guinea-Bissau. Rivaldo Pereira announcing himself to global MMA in violent style. Wow, so impressive.
And then he came out like very tentative, managing the diss, and then he just said, you know what, let's go now.
Good left hand.
Just went for it. I think the defining shot obviously was that lead right hand to the body. I think once he hit them there, but it was
Came forward, just great flurry of punches and nice combinations. Once he found his rhythm, Pereira didn't let Kunle Lawal off the hook whatsoever. That beautiful right hand over the top. As we'll wait for that body shot. There it is. Oh, beautiful times.
It's like, I don't want to be here anymore. Take me away.
I thought the referee was going to stop at this point.
I think the ref just gave him a chance, you know, like...
Elbows to the side of the head from Pereira, looking for the finish. Lawal covering up at this point, going nowhere. More nasty elbows from Pereira. Lawal covering up as best he can. Some of those elbows are getting through. Passon has seen enough.
I think he gave him enough chance, you know, to recover. Honestly.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ferdy Basson stops this bout 2 minutes and 9 seconds into round number 1, declaring the winner by TKO due to strikes in the red corner, Rivaldo Pereira.
Wow. That's what we like about the tournament formats and PFL. It is so unique. What if this man goes through all the way to the finals at the end of the year in Rwanda? Cannot wait to see him fight again. Sensational.